Hello, West Valley students. My name is William Soxoda. You can refer to me as William. And I'm going to be running you guys through the coding segment of your guys' club. So, a little bit about me. I'm Mr. Soxoda's son. I attended Shasta High, and right now I'm a junior in North Dakota State University. I'm currently going for a software engineering degree, computer science with an emphasis on software engineering. And so, if you need to reach me, if you guys have any problems throughout this club, uh, get to Mr. Soxoda, have him send me a message, or you can email me. But I'm definitely going to respond faster if you have him send me a message because I don't check my email every day. So you'll probably get a response within like 1 to 2 days. So why learn programming? Because like that's what we're going to be learning here. It's going to help you with logical and problem solving skills. So programming is a very math based field. So I mean, it's just going to help you understand like logical problems, and it's going to help you with your problem solving skills. So hopefully later in math classes, you're just going to do better. And then a large amount of industries are moving to tech. So Mr. Suxoda has told me that West Valley has a big emphasis in agriculture. And one of the fields that's now moving to tech is ag. And I know this because I have a friend who works at a company named Bushel, where they emphasize on helping farmers with everyday ag problems and making it easier on them. So instead of paperwork, they're doing things through their phone, they're scanning tickets, and it's going to make taxes easier for them. They're going to have some information on how well their crops are doing compared to last year, how well everything's growing, how much money they're making, stuff like that. And it just makes life easier for the farmers, and it makes life easier for people who do taxes. It just makes life easier for everyone. And I mean, another industry that's kind of moving into this is most engineering fields are going to be doing programming just because you can do a lot of things way faster. Another great reason is that programming hosts a ton of amazing careers for you. So, software engineering, the field that I want to go into, the median salary for that is 180 grand a year. Pulled this off of levels.fyi. Glassdoor, I think, has it at 115,000. And the reason why levels.fyi is different is because it's anonymous. You're going to get information from people who have signed NDAs, which are non-disclosure agreements. There's companies like Google, Facebook. A lot of them don't let you talk about your salary. And so the companies that are paying more, they make you not talk about how much they're paying. And so they're allowed to say that they make however much on this, as opposed to like Glassdoor, where they don't keep you anonymous. So you're not allowed to say that. Another great career is data science. What's special about this is it's just statistics, but instead of doing all of that work yourself, you're just running it through programs and you're making programs. And you're going to help with just like websites are going to be able to see what users are looking at and where they're spending their time, and data scientists work on that. And yeah, great career. Another one is information technology security. It's basically cybersecurity. So if you're working for a bank or working for a social media company, you don't want users' information ever getting shared with anyone. So you want to make it so that people can't get in and can't figure that stuff out without you letting them. So, I mean, you basically do hacking, and then you troubleshoot your hacking, and you see what works and see what doesn't, and you make your program secure. There's also game development. A lot of games are written in C Sharp, C++, and just C. And it's, I mean, a super important career for, I mean, games. It's probably one of the most used things out of all of the careers that software engineering does. And then, like I said earlier, engineering is going to use programming. So, like, there's a ton of other careers that you can go into where programming is going to get used in your day to day. So, we're going to be learning Java. And you might ask, well, why did I reference C and C Sharp before learning Java? Java is a high-end programming language, and it's very similar to both of these. So It's a great learning tool. It requires you to do a lot of fundamental things that some programs skip over. And therefore, if you learn those other programs and move to programs like Java, C, C++, it's very difficult for you to learn. Java, moving up to different languages, is very easy because it just teaches you everything you need to know. So that's why we're really starting with this one. And I mean, it's also used for a lot of real world applications. You can see Netflix, Spotify, Amazon, and Minecraft. They're all written in Java. There's a ton more, but those are just big names I know you guys would recognize. And then, like I said, it's similar to other high level languages. So after you learn this, it's going to be very, very easy for you to move to a new language like Python, C++, C Sharp, a lot of those languages. It's just going to be easy for you to learn. And then, so what specifically are we going to learn in this class? And the first thing is programming fundamentals. So you're going to have the skills to move to other languages. You're going to have the skills to like know what Java does and what you're writing. And I mean, you're going to be able to write programs yourself at the end of this. You're going to make some useful programs, solving mathematical problems. I'll show you a demo of what that looks like near the end of this video. You're also hopefully going to be able to sort data. That's a little bit more difficult. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that, but it's a possibility. And then the stuff we're definitely going to get to is making basic games, rock, paper, scissors, war. It's a card game where you just like draw cards, and if you have like a higher card than the other person, like you take their cards, and then whoever ends with the full deck and the other person ends with 0, the person with the full deck wins. So I'm going to show you some programs now. And the first one is going to be that mathematical demo I told you guys about. So what this one does is it's going to take 2 lines with like slope intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So we're going to input the slope of our line, let's say 2. We're going to input the y-intercept, let's say 3. And then it's going to take another one. Let's say the slope is 3 and the y-intercept is 4. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell me what the equation of that line is, and then it's going to tell me where the 2 lines intersect. And so just relatively simple code. That's something that you would probably have to draw out and or think about. Here, it calculated it in a couple seconds. Another one, like I said, rock, paper, scissors. We're going to be doing one of this ourselves. So it's going to have you input a number. I'm going to say 2 for scissors because I choose scissors. Looks like the computer chose it as well. And so let's play again. I'll go paper this time. And the computer beat me. They chose scissors. So let's do it one more time. I choose rock. The CPU won, they chose paper. So that's 2 out of 3 I've lost. So it's just fun to make little games like that. And then with this one, this is a much more complicated thing. If we do sorting, we're not going to do something like this. We're going to do something a little smaller, but still very, very long program. Very difficult. I mean, that's what being in college as a software, like emphasizing in this, is going to look like. And it's going to take a little bit to run, but this is just, it generated, what is this? 1 million random numbers, and it took 821 milliseconds to sort them all with merge sort. And that's really what this is just the different types of sorting algorithms that you can implement and how fast they run. So, I mean, 1 million items, 821 milliseconds, you can tell that's super fast, as opposed to this one with 10,000 items, it took 377 milliseconds. So you got 10 times the data in double the time. Like that's crazy. That's super fast. And if you were to sort that by hand, it would take you months. So, I mean, that's really the biggest reason to kind of go into programming. And then the last thing is that